Have you ever thought about how envy might be silently ruining your life? Maybe you have someone around you who never seems happy when good things happen to you, always makes negative comments, or tries to make you feel small. Are they really supportive, or could they be secretly envious of you? In today's video, we're going to explore 5 clear signs that someone may be envious of you, but we won't stop there. I'll also share some powerful Buddhist teachings to help you protect yourself from these toxic people and improve your life quickly. The surprising part is that envy can come from someone close to you, someone you trust. But don't worry. By learning to recognize these signs and using the tips we'll discuss today, you can take control of your emotions and shield yourself from the negative energy around you. Imagine how amazing it would feel to let go of that emotional weight and regain your inner peace. Are you going through this now? Does it feel like someone close to you secretly wants to harm you? Stay with me. I'll help you spot the signs and show you easy and effective ways to keep your mind peaceful no matter what others do. Get ready to understand envy in a whole new way and learn how to deal with it using wisdom and balance. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on valuable content. In the comments below, write, "I'm protected from envy." This will help you strengthen your energy and prepare you for today's lesson. Envy is one of the most harmful emotions we can feel. It's bad for both the person feeling envious and the one being envied. But envy doesn't always show itself right away. It often hides under the surface, slowly hurting relationships and damaging our emotional health. In Buddhism, envy is seen as a major obstacle to inner peace because it creates a cycle of negative emotions and suffering. What many people don't realize is that even if envy isn't openly expressed, it can hold you back and bring trouble into your life. Those who are envied often feel unsure of themselves, not knowing why they feel bad. The reality is, envy brings harmful energy that affects everyone around it. According to Buddhist teachings, everything in the universe is connected by energy. That energy can be positive or negative depending on the feelings we focus on. Envy is a negative, low-energy emotion that creates a heavy and limiting atmosphere. Have you ever wondered why things go wrong, even when you're doing your best? It could be because envious people around you are sending out negative energy, blocking the good things from coming into your life. Buddhism teaches that being surrounded by this kind of energy can impact your health, wealth, and happiness, even if you don't notice it right away. One of the toughest things about envy is how well it hides. Many times the people who are envious of us are the ones closest to us, friends, family, or co-workers. They might seem like they support you on the surface, but deep down, they don't want to see you succeed. Buddhism helps us recognize this hidden emotional dishonesty and shows us how to protect our energy from these people. What these envious people really want is to pull you down so you don't outshine them. This emotional attack can lower your self-esteem and make you lose sight of your true path. Envy doesn't just affect your emotions, it can also harm you physically and spiritually. When we're surrounded by envy, we can start to feel tired, unmotivated, and even physically unwell. In Buddhism, emotions like envy are seen as forms of mental pollution that weaken our vital energy. If we let envy get to us, it holds us back from growing and achieving our goals. Today, I'm going to help you recognize if someone is envious of you and teach you how to protect yourself from this negative energy. Now that you understand how envy can disrupt your life, drain your energy, block your success, and disturb your inner peace, it's time to reveal the 5 signs that someone might be deeply envious of you. These signs might be subtle at first, but if you pay attention, you'll be able to see who secretly wishes you harm. Let's break down each sign so you can protect your mind and well-being from toxic people. One of the most common signs of envy is when someone gives you shallow compliments but keeps their distance emotionally. Envious people may say nice things to you, but something feels off about it. Their compliments often sound forced, as if they're only saying them because they have to. If you pay close attention, you'll notice that they don't show genuine excitement. This happens because, deep down, they feel uncomfortable with your achievements but don't want to show it. Buddhism teaches us to focus on the intention behind words and actions. When someone is envious, their compliments come from a place of frustration. They feel they need to be polite, but there's a gap between what they say and what they actually feel. This fake kindness is their way of hiding the pain that envy causes. If compliments feel empty or lack warmth, it could be a sign that the person is hiding their envy. This false kindness often comes with actions that contradict the compliments. For example, after congratulating you on something, they might quickly follow up with a negative comment or a subtle criticism. They may praise your new job, but immediately mention the challenges you'll face. This mix of behavior shows their inner conflict. They try to seem friendly, but they feel uneasy about your success. Buddhism teaches us to stay calm and not let this emotional dishonesty affect us. The key to handling this sign is not to get too caught up in shallow compliments. In Buddhism, practicing discernment, the ability to see things clearly, is very important. When you notice false kindness, you don't need to confront the person directly. Instead, just stay aware of it, so you don't absorb the negative energy behind their empty words. Focus on your own goals and don't look for approval from envious people. This will help you maintain your inner peace. A more obvious sign of envy is when someone tries to make your achievements seem smaller. Even if you've done something great, they will try to make it seem like it's not a big deal. They might say things like, "It wasn't that hard," or "Lots of people can do that." By downplaying your success, they try to feel better about themselves. In Buddhism, we learn that this kind of behavior comes from an unhappy heart. The envious person feels frustrated because they believe they can't achieve what you have. By belittling your success, they try to bring it down to their level where they feel more comfortable. This creates a harmful cycle. You might start to doubt your achievements, and the envious person continues to feed their own unhappiness. Buddhist teachings suggest that the best way to deal with envy is through detachment, not relying on approval from others, and understanding that negative words reflect the other person's pain, not your reality. Another common behavior of envious people is when they attribute your success to luck or outside factors, rather than recognizing your hard work. You might hear things like, "You were just lucky," or "You were in the right place at the right time." But behind these words is the person's struggle to accept that your success comes from your own efforts, choices, and skills. In Buddhism, understanding impermanence and causality is crucial. Everything we achieve is a result of our past actions, and when someone tries to downplay your success, it shows they don't understand karma. To avoid being affected by this, it's important to stay mindful of your own journey. When someone minimizes your achievements, remember that their words don't change the true value of what you've accomplished. Buddhism teaches the practice of equanimity, keeping a balanced mind unaffected by either praise or criticism. By practicing this, you can stay emotionally strong and keep your peace, even when others try to bring you down. Another clear sign of envy is when someone always compares themselves to you or tries to compete. This person feels the need to prove they're better or that their achievements are bigger than yours. Every time you talk about your success, they bring up their own, trying to overshadow you. Instead of celebrating your wins, they turn the conversation into a competition. Buddhism teaches that this need to compare comes from ignorance, one of the three poisons of the mind. People who constantly compare themselves to others are actually struggling with their own insecurities. Comparing themselves to others only increases their own dissatisfaction. The desire to be better than others comes from not understanding that everyone has their own path and karma. However, for those on the receiving end of these comparisons, it can feel draining, especially when the envious person tries to downplay your successes. Sometimes, this competition isn't even fair. Envious people might use sneaky tactics to outshine you, like spreading rumors, undermining you, or damaging your reputation. Buddhism teaches that these actions come from an inflated ego, and the true way to peace is to let go of the competitive mindset. To protect yourself, avoid conversations that lead to comparisons, and instead focus on building your inner confidence. The real competition is not with others, but with yourself. Buddhism encourages us to give up the desire to compete and focus on our personal growth. When you understand that your worth isn't based on others' comparisons, it becomes much easier to keep your peace and not be affected by unfair competition from envious people. A more subtle but common sign of envy is when criticism is disguised as advice or helpful suggestions. The envious person might often give suggestions to change your decisions or hint that you're making mistakes, but they do it in a way that seems caring. For example, they might ask, "Are you sure this is the best choice?" or say, "I think you might be rushing into this." These comments may sound thoughtful, but they are often meant to make you doubt yourself. In Buddhism, we learn to observe the intention behind words. When someone frequently questions your choices, they may be projecting their own insecurities and fears onto you. This kind of disguised criticism is meant to lower your confidence and make you question your decisions. Over time, this negativity can really shake your self-esteem, making you feel like you're always wrong. It's a quiet way of sabotaging your progress, and envious people know exactly how to use it. What's tricky is that this advice often comes wrapped in fake concern. The person may act like they're giving advice because they care, but deep down, they're trying to make you doubt yourself. In these moments, it's important to remember Buddhist teachings on discernment. Not all advice comes from good intentions, and trusting your own intuition and decisions is essential. To deal with this situation, Buddhism teaches detachment. Don't hold on to others' opinions or let them define your self-worth. By keeping your mind clear and calm, you can tell the difference between helpful advice and criticism driven by envy. This will allow you to move forward confidently without being affected by those who want to bring you down. The final sign of envy is when someone tries to isolate you or sabotage you socially, whether they do it on purpose or not. This person might try to distance you from your friends or create situations that make socializing harder for you. They could spread rumors or damage your reputation, making you feel left out or excluded. This behavior is toxic because it's a way to control your influence and success by cutting you off from others. In Buddhism, this behavior comes from a mind that lacks compassion and harmony. People who isolate others often feel jealous and insecure, and they may feel threatened by your presence. Instead of dealing with their own feelings, they try to stop you from shining. Emotional isolation is a common tactic because they know that the more isolated you feel, the more emotionally vulnerable you become. These people may also use passive-aggressive behaviors, like leaving you out of events or not sharing important information. This is all done to make you feel less important or excluded. However, Buddhism teaches that true happiness doesn't depend on others' acceptance, but on inner balance. By practicing compassion and self-awareness, you can avoid falling into the emotional traps set by these people. To protect yourself, it's important to build a support network of people who genuinely care about you. Buddhism emphasizes that true friendship is based on respect and empathy. Surrounding yourself with people who share these values will create a natural barrier against envious behavior. Meditation and self-reflection are also key practices to protect your energy, even when someone tries to isolate you emotionally. When dealing with envy, it's important to protect your energy and keep your vibrations high. A great way to do this is by listening to vibrational frequency audios. Certain sound frequencies, like 528 Hz or 432 Hz, help balance your energy and clear away negative vibrations. These frequencies align your mind and spirit, protecting you from the negativity sent by envious people. On this channel, we offer several audios you can use to boost your energy and shield yourself. Another way to protect yourself from envy is to keep your energy positive through your thoughts and actions. In Buddhism, we learn that our thoughts shape our reality. When you focus on positive thoughts like gratitude, love, and compassion, your energy stays at a high frequency, naturally repelling negative vibes. Your actions also affect the quality of your energy. Doing good deeds, being generous, and acting honestly raise your energy field and create a shield against envy. Low energies like envy can't easily affect those who stay positive and aligned with goodness. Another effective way to protect yourself from envy, according to Buddhist philosophy, is by practicing charity. When you give your time, resources, or attention without expecting anything in return, you practice detachment and generosity, key principles for maintaining harmony in your energy. By helping others, you not only improve their lives but also strengthen your own energy field, naturally protecting yourself from negative influences. Performing prosperity rituals and energy cleansing practices is another way to protect yourself from envy. These rituals can remove energy blockages and bring a sense of lightness and protection. Traditional practices like using herbs, incense, crystals, and salt help cleanse your environment. On the channel, we offer videos that teach different techniques for energy cleansing and prosperity rituals. These simple but powerful practices can neutralize envy while attracting more abundance and peace into your life. Beyond just protecting yourself from envy, Buddhism teaches us to see envy as a chance for personal growth. Instead of thinking of envy as only harmful, you can use it as a mirror to reflect on your feelings and relationships. When you notice envy around you, it's an opportunity to strengthen your emotional skills and self-confidence. Envy doesn't always have to be destructive. It can remind you that you are growing and that your success might make others uncomfortable with their own insecurities. Take this as proof that you're on the right path. The transformation starts with self-reflection. Buddhism values introspection as a way to develop yourself. When you see someone being envious of you, ask yourself, why are they acting this way? Often you'll realize that the issue isn't with you, but with their own pain and dissatisfaction. Understanding this helps you let go of resentment and anger, breaking the cycle of negativity. Instead of being affected by others' envy, you become emotionally stronger and grow spiritually. Another way to turn envy into personal growth is by practicing forgiveness and emotional detachment. Even if the envious person has acted in a toxic way, forgiveness is a powerful way to free yourself from the emotional burden they've caused. In Buddhism, forgiveness isn't about excusing the person's behavior. It's about releasing the power their envy has over you. Emotional detachment means not letting bitterness or revenge take over your mind. This allows you to focus on your own journey and not waste energy on holding grudges. When you notice envy in your life, use it as motivation to strengthen your path. Don't let envy distract you from your goals. Keep moving forward with determination. Buddhism teaches that the path to enlightenment is filled with challenges, and envy is one of them. Every obstacle, including envy, is an opportunity to reaffirm your inner strength, peace, and confidence. Remember, envy reveals more about the person feeling it than the person being envied. When someone is envious of you, it reflects their insecurities, not your worth. However, it's also important to recognize that just as others might envy us, we too might feel envy at some point. And that's okay. We're human, and sometimes we find ourselves comparing our lives to others. The key is to not let that feeling take over. Instead of letting envy control you, turn comparison into inspiration. Instead of focusing on what others have, think about how their achievements can inspire you. Each of us has our own unique path, and someone else's success doesn't limit your potential. Additionally, Buddhism teaches us the importance of accepting and acknowledging our emotions, including envy. You don't need to feel guilty for feeling envy. Instead, see it as an opportunity for growth. By recognizing the feeling, you can work on changing it, turning it into motivation instead of letting it take over. Use envy as a chance to reflect on your own goals and progress. Rather than comparing yourself to others, focus on your unique path and development. Remember, the competition you feel only exists in your mind. Each person has their own journey, with their own struggles, victories, and challenges. True success comes when we learn to walk at our own pace, celebrating our own achievements and the successes of others. Breaking free from the cycle of envy, whether you're feeling it or experiencing it from someone else, is an act of emotional freedom and personal growth. I hope this video has given you useful insights on how to identify and protect yourself from envy. Dealing with envy, whether it's your own or from others, can be tough, but with the right tools and practices, you can reduce its impact and keep growing with peace and balance. Buddhist wisdom teaches that by strengthening our mind and heart, we can maintain high energy levels no matter what happens around us. If this video has helped you understand how envy works and how it affects your life, I encourage you to start practicing what we've talked about. Use protection techniques like raising your energy, spiritual cleansing, and keeping positive thoughts. The more you take care of yourself and strengthen your mind, the better you'll be at shielding yourself from negative influences. These simple actions can transform your life and bring more peace and prosperity. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you can continue receiving guidance on your spiritual journey. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified when we release new videos. We have a lot more content ready to help you grow and discover your true potential. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore even more powerful practices to help you live with greater fulfillment and wisdom. See you soon.